is one of the most powerful BMWs that have ever been produced, combining M performance and luxury. Together, they created this, the BMW XM. Welcome back to Cars with Bodya. Hope you guys are doing well today. Been a little while since we uploaded a video, but don't worry, we're gonna try keeping it consistent now. Anyways, today we have a car that has caused a little bit of controversy during the years. Today we have a BMW XM, which is considered the flagship of BMW nowadays. But what do you think? Anyways, this BMW consists of a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8 that has a hybrid engine strapped onto it too. So this whole package consists of 644 horsepower and pushes out 590 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot for an SUV. This specific model is the first model in the 21st century to be truly dedicated to the M performance models. Since the M1, there has never been another M car that has been solely based on M. We have had the fake M340i's, the M550i's, but they always led up to an M car. But this car doesn't have anything attached to it, just like the M1. So, what do you guys think? Is this truly an M car, or is this just a up-badged 6 Series? This car is considered to be one of the best cars that you can find out there for when you're comparing them to a Aston Martin DBX 707 or a Lamborghini Urus. But my favorite one is how they compared it to a Porsche Cayenne Turbo, which is quite interesting how they compared it to it. But anyways, very beautiful car. From the front, we got this nice golden accents, nice golden logos or emblems. Sorry, a little bit stuttering. But yeah, love the futuristic design of the headlights. Actually, the headlights are these, but no, the headlights are down here. Sorry, these are just like so when you're driving through the day. The grill actually lights up very nicely, and you have your camera up there. But the cool thing is the sensor down there is massive. It's big, which is very nice. On the sides, you have the outline in gold. This came on as a package on the newer models and everything. This is a gold line up and around, just like the M1 had the black line through it all. Very unique, very surprising that they came out with this SUV. Some people say this should have been an X8. I don't know how you can call it an X8. You're just gonna add models to the lineup or something. I don't know, but anyways, this car is very long. It's one of the biggest cars that I personally said during the video that I mentioned the Lamborghini Urus, the Aston Martin, the Porsche. All those are smaller cars inside than this car. So, when you hop into the inside, you always think it's a high-up SUV and everything, but for some reason, this SUV actually sits down lower than every single SUV that I've ever sat in. But for now, we got the nice M embedded into the gear selector. This car actually comes with a 8-speed automatic. The hybrid system is actually built into the transmission, so I don't know how they did it, but it's a very unique approach to the way that they did it. So like I said, we have carbon fiber right here. It's actually matte carbon fiber, so that gives it a little bit more sportier touch. We got 2 cup holders, and yes, I was right, you can ventilate and heat up your drink. From here, as we can see, You got your key, very futuristic key. This car does come with remote start. You just have to click this 3 times. You got your alarm on here. You got your trunk opener, and then you got your car unlock. Your lock button is also the BMW logo right here. But yeah, let's put that to the side. Let's talk about the steering wheel. You got your M1, which is specifically you can make it how you want it to be. And then you got your M2, which is the fun button. When you press M2, your exhaust tips open. Not exhaust tips, your valves open. Your engine goes to full potential. Basically, it sets up the whole car to be sportier, which is very nice. You got the nice paddle shifters right here, which are very, very comfortable actually. There are some paddle shifters that are not great, like the Civic one that I tried. Not the best, but why am I comparing a Civic to a BMW? Anyways, steering wheel feels very nice. You got the M logo right here. You also got the nice BMW light, the color theme that they always go for. So for the red, blue, and then dark blue too, which is very nice. You got that all over the car. You got the nice lights right here. They have a very cool design and everything. But the very unique thing about this car is you can't get a sunroof in this specific car. In all the cars that I mentioned in, the Lamborghini, the Aston Martin, the Porsche, you can get nice sunroofs or at least a nice roof. But in here, you get a very unique style texture roof, which is very cool. But you also get these textures on the back of the trunk and on the door handles. That texture is actually called, wait a minute, let me remember.
A few moments later. 2,000 years later.
That type of material, that type of texture is called a prismatic roof or texture. I don't know. It's very weird, but very cool designs and everything. And you also got your Alcantara, which is very neat. You got your leather right here. Your seats are fully leather. Your shoot, I forgot. This storage compartment is also leather. So this car was very perfected to be very unique and very expensive. So this car is very nice. You got your selectors right here. You got your parking brake right here, which I push. Just locked up all the brakes. You got your auto H. It's auto hybrid, I think so. I don't know. You got your valves to open. Just close the valves. You got your M hybrid, M mode, and then setup. When you click setup, you can actually click to set up your whole M specifications and everything. Then you got your parking. This is a unique way to park your car. You just have to just press that and you park it. So it's very nice. You got your camera. You got your traction control to turn off, but I don't really think that should be turned off in this car. First of all, it's an SUV. I don't think you'll be drifting this SUV. Second of all, well, there's no other reason why you would turn it off. But yeah, nice steering wheel. Again, you actually got massaging seats in here, so you can just lay back, relax. Once you press the button, you get a screen animation of your massaging seats. Oh, that feels so great. Oh, again, seated. You actually got your little selector right here to set up specifications. So when you have set 1 or 2, 1 is for one person, 2 is for another person. So it regulates the steering wheel height, the seat arrangement, the mirror arrangement, and everything. So it shows everything. This whole car comes with Bauer Wilkins sound system. So when you're driving, you can actually go like this and turn up the volume. Then you can turn it down like that. But you also have this. But what is so special that if you have this, kind of sometimes gotta try it. Very nice. But yeah, anyways, let's see what the trunk has to offer for us, especially when this is a 5-seater, so the trunk better be very spacious. So, like I said, we're moving to the back, but let's move there slowly. In the back, you got heated and cooled seats. Never mind, you only got heated seats, but that's what usually comes on these types of SUVs. Here, you gotta close it right here. You got your window opener. You got your Bowers and Wilkins. Sorry about that. You got storage right here. You got your cup holder right here. You handle to like close it. You can sit down like this. Very comfortable. You got your charging ports right here. So you got your Type-C charging port right here. You also have it on this seat too. You got your climate control and everything like I mentioned. 2 Type-C, 12 volt in there. And then when you come back here, you can pull this down and you have storage right here. You got your cup holders right here. But if you really need to get back to the back of the trunk and grab something, you can just pull that little tab and you got access to your trunk space right here, which is very comfortable and everything. But if you need more space, you just come over here, press a little button, and it pulls down the seat fully, which is very great. Now just to put it back up, you got your space to put it back up. This car also comes with the M-staged seat belts, which is very unique because everyone goes for them, everyone loves them, and this BMW has it, which is great. Again, nice textured seats and everything. Love it. Color actually looks pretty good. Kind of like it. Then you got the ambient lighting at the top. Again, this whole roof system is it's a weird name, sorry, forgot about it. Anyways, you got some storage down here. What else can you have in the back seat? I don't think you can beat this type of back seat unless it's a Maybach. But yeah, let's see what the trunk has to offer for us. So in the back, it's very simple. You don't have the original BMW logo because you have it right there and right there, which is very unique. You can't see it that much, but from the back it looks like a D-badged car. But you have the XM logo right here, which is very unique and also questionable what BMW did. You got the nice golden outline around the rear diffuser, which is very aggressive. You got your plate cover. Of course, it's our channel plate cover. You got the nice taillights, which is fogged out, but also dark. So it's clear and black, which is very unique. But at night, it looks very unique. Then you also got your tail light right up there. And the best part is the exhaust. They're dual exhausts at the back. And from what I know, they're still warm. Never mind. Already cooled down. Anyways, you got your sensors back here, but to open the back, you just click it right here. There's like a little thing. You got your backup camera right there. To close it, you got your little close button and then lock position, which is unique. Then, as we can see, you have enough room for camera equipment, and this car also comes with personalized XM luggage bag. And what you also have in here are some XM designed pillows. Nice, same color as the interior. You can use these to lay down. Pretty comfortable actually. But yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. Let's put this away really quickly. You can fit this bag in here, your videography cameras in there and everything, like drones and everything. But the thing I know everyone loves to ask is, Bogdan, can you fit in there? Well, I think we can make it. Let's just click the button to close it. Huh, interesting. All right, let's just close it then. For a second, I thought I was stuck in there, but you can fit in there, which is very spacious because you have all that stuff in there, and then I still climbed in and fit into it, which is very nice. Now, I know what you all think. How does it drive? How does it feel in M1 and M2 and then hybrid? How does it sound? Well, let's go take it around for a little spin really quickly. The thing with this car is for you to put it into drive. Well, let's turn it on really quickly. That's what happens when you turn it on. And what happens when you turn it on is you get the nice M logos, the M logo colors in the ambient lighting, which it just goes back there, which is very cool. But this car is right now an electric, so let's put on our seatbelts again. Competition styled seatbelts. And let's just go for a drive. But when you go for a drive, it's not like your regular, oh, let me just pull this really quickly and I'm gonna be in drive. No, you gotta push it to the side and you're in drive/sport mode, which is very unique from BMW. But what does it feel like to drive an XM? Well, to drive an XM really feels like driving a Tesla when you start driving it. Very responsive steering, very quiet, you don't feel anything. When you let go of the gas, your car starts to brake little by little. I'm going downhill, so it's not braking, but once I start braking, it kind of starts braking and everything. But once you hit the M2 button, the beast wakes up.
No way.
Of course, the beast did wake up, but out of all the cars that I have mentioned during the video, it is probably the slowest SUV out of all of them, because its 0 to 60 is a 4.1 second, which is good for an SUV, but when you're getting it compared to higher performance SUVs, you're not getting that type of performance. And when you do get the red label has a 3.7 second 0 to 60, which is very fast, but that's the same thing as saying, let's compare the Lamborghini Urus Performante and a XM red label. So we're just comparing the normal ones, and of course this is probably the slowest car out of all of them. Top speed is 155 on this car, and it's pretty fast. But would you really buy this for $170,000 new, or would you take up the option and buy a used one for $100,000 and have a great car? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching Cars with Bodya. Drive safe.